Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Virgo for April of 2012. And this also applies if you have a Virgo ascendant. So my dear Virgos, since January when Mars went retrograde in your sign Virgo, you will have been forced to slow down. It's almost like making 3 steps forward and another couple of steps backwards. Each time you've tried to go forward, you've had to slow down. And Mars is still retrograde in your sign until the 14th of this month. So make best use of these last 2 weeks of this retrograde. Really take a closer look at your goals. Are you being assertive enough? Maybe the emotions of fear and anger, particularly, which Mars would rule anger particularly, are you expressing them in a healthy way? Do you need to have some counselling? Do you need to maybe speak to a friend or a mentor or just get some advice so that you can deal with these emotions in a more positive way? It's also still going to be a time when you need to be very aware of your physical body and make sure that you take rest. Don't push things, because Mars retrograde doesn't allow you to push your energy forward. It pulls you backwards and slows you down if necessary. That doesn't mean to say you're all going to be slowed down, but you will have periods during the Mars retrograde in your sign when you are going to have to slow down. The good news is that after the 14th of the month, Mars goes direct, and you'll feel your energy just suddenly release, go forward. There'll be a sense in which you can build up that forward momentum that you've really been wanting so much. And as well, we've had Mercury, your ruler, retrograde for the last couple of weeks, and it's still retrograde only till the 4th of the month, first 4 days, then it goes direct. So that too, after the 4th, 5th of the month, there should be a release a little bit easier, because there have been some miscommunications in your relationships, definitely with the opposition of the Mercury and the Mars been going on, and the Neptune as well. I think you've been making sacrifices in your relationships, maybe making too many compromises and not really assertively going for what you need as well. So that will be part of the flavour of this month. Saturn still in your 2nd house, yes. Finances for many of you have been slow or difficult. Opposite the Sun this 2nd week in this month, it's going to be an opportunity for you to really put some good focused concentration into your financial area. So your own finances and any joint kind of financial situation that you're in or even thinking of getting into. But certainly good for accomplishing anything connected with finances. We've got Sun, Jupiter in the 9th house, the 3rd, 4th week of this month. So wonderful time for planning travel, any kind of study, higher education, for teaching, for learning anything spiritual. All these areas are very well aspected for you, particularly towards the end of the month. We've got Venus in your 10th house this month. So this should be a good time if you want to smooth down any edges at work. If there's maybe been an argument or a misunderstanding with Venus there, you're going to be able to sort things out more easily, more smoothly. For those of you wanting a relationship, you could in fact meet somebody in the workplace. This is a possibility. We do have the trine of the Sun to Pluto in the last week of the month, from your 5th to your 8th house. So this will be a time for any kind of deep research, especially connected with money and finance, the way you spend your money, and also a good time possibly to start or develop a business. It's a very good time as well for anything connected with the occult, for astrology, metaphysics, this whole area. Wonderful time for any kind of study or delving into this subject for yourself, or even developing your own intuitive and psychic abilities. So there should be some opportunities for travel, some good opportunities in the workplace. Finance is still a bit tight, and a release of your energy after the middle of this month. So there you have it, my dear Virgos. We are living in hugely changing times. We've got the square of Pluto to Uranus ongoing, affecting us as a planet. So really, we're in control of our lives to a very small extent. There's going to be a lot of things happening outside which will affect us all very deeply through these transitional years. And the best we can do really is try to be understanding of the people around us and know that they too are going through changes where they feel desperately out of control. Some people are feeling that way. So I wish you a great month. And if you wanted to get in touch about having a reading or even just signing up for my free newsletter, I would be delighted to hear from you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.